what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. As I told y'all before, you better hide your purse. You better hide your little coin pouch. You better hide your wallet, your bill folder, your Cash App card, your credit card, your bank account. Anything, okay, that has money behind it, okay? Because somewhere in there, okay, we talking about the scammers on the outside. Y'all should be worried about the scammers that's in the inside. And then that's where you say inside of these fucking YouTube streets. I mean, when it rains, it floods. When it floods, it makes a fucking tsunami, okay? Because this whole hurrah is coming with everything, okay, that she can think of that's coming, you know, out of that little crossbody that she been wearing so tight, okay, that she can't take out because she's scared Papa don't have a job and Aisha is always out trying to, go take something from her. Girl, you should be worried about yourself because what you're trying to do is take from all these people in all these different streets. Damn, what's next? Shit, the apartment gotta go? What's next? Your vehicle gone? What's next? How's the job not gonna pay you? Oh, you know you need to be at work. Oh, you know you just started that job. Oh, you know that job that ain't gotta put no consideration behind you and talking about, well, I know she wanna work. I know she wanna take care of her kids. If they know you as good as we know you, they know that you don't wanna do shit for your children, but all about self, and you don't wanna fucking work. You just wanna check. You just want that moolah, baby. What it do, lie. What it do, y'all? Anyways, y'all, I was waiting for y'all. I got that from my sub. My sub was like, I thought in the other video you was waiting on us to say. Nah, I was listening to these things that be in the trees. But today, what it do, lie. Anyways, y'all, I hope everybody out there is doing good, great, blessing, staying productive. I'm doing good, great, blessing, staying productive. Just in case if you did not catch my last upload, there's the thumbnail. Y'all go over and check it out. You already know I'm finna talk about the breeder, okay? What do I talk about the breeder? If you are new here, you're gonna catch me talking about the breeder. If you are new here, all I'm gonna talk about is this low down, okay, crusty, musty, line, thirsty, okay, we know that whole thirsty because she can't get all them drinks, okay, she can't get all that sugar in her system like she needed. In her dry bagging actions, I mean, everything is a fucking dry bag. When she say something costs this much, I say, oh, she dry bagging. When she talk about what her car and this, I say, oh, that whole dry bagging. When she talk about the meals that she gotta feed her kids and she gonna feed her kids every day, I say that whole dry bagging. When she come out here and she talk about the kids gonna have a great Christmas and the kids need to sit down and do their Christmas list and, you know, and donate, guess what? That whole dry bagging. When she come out here and she talk about her job and her manager and the disrespect, and at the end of the day, that hoe still dry begging. And when that hoe come out here and say she just want to answer the comments, you understand, and talk about the food stamp situation, that hoe still dry begging, okay? So everything that this hoe give is dry begging. You know, they always say, when you got somebody that's always trying to hustle somebody out their fucking money, this is what they always gonna give, because there's always gonna be that one that's gonna be like, oh, I feel sorry. Don't feel sorry, because if you feel sorry, oh, you'll always be sorry. You'll be sorry right along with her. Look over there at Naya. Naya can't get up. Naya can't get out. Naya can't do nothing. Naya can't do nothing but go play some bingo, and bingo ain't bringing you the coins. Somebody said, why is she playing bingo when she could be putting that, you know, in her household or on the products? You know, the kids need deodorant, they need body wash, they need all these different things, they need toilet tissue, because I already know them $1.25 rolls is gone. She ain't trying to do that shit. That's why she come out here and she trying to tell y'all what she like to do on her downtime. The only thing she missed out saying was, on my downtime and trying to clear my head and all these different things, I like to go play bingo, because she know they gonna eat her ass up. I mean, anyways, y'all, let's jump right on into today's reaction video. All right, y'all, today is Friday and I am closing it out. I know that y'all did get a early upload. That was my video that I recorded yesterday. You probably seen some of my shorts, but I didn't put the video out. I said to myself, y'all gonna get them, okay? So for the ones that be say, I was waiting, I'm coming, y'all, I'm coming. But we done with this hoe for the week. And all I got from the week, of the whole week, okay, of the days that I recorded with this hoe is dry bag and dry bag and dry bag. And the prices, it's 50 cents more, 75 cents more. I mean, I seen somebody short, I don't know who it was, Breeder, but they were showing that Wally World, okay, had your bar ass hot dogs that you love to buy. They had them for $1. So then that's where I say, this is the perfect time, okay, to go and fucking stock up on hot dogs. You can make barbecue hot dogs. You can make hot dogs with mustard. You can make fried hot dogs. You could eat a boiled hot dog. You can do hot dog, the beans, hot dogs and beans. You can also do hot dogs and potatoes, cut up, mixed in with potatoes and cheese and some cornbread. I mean, girl, go get all the hot dogs and stop trying to put all your problems of your life on everybody else. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody else is dealing with their own problems and their own situation. And they don't come to the YouTube streets to just be weighed down with other people and their problems. You know what they do? Sometimes they bypass that shit because it's like, you know what? You don't know what I'm dealing with in the inside of my home. Maybe I just want to come to the YouTube streets and just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's what I would say. But just running down the list every day with this not going right, this, that. It's called eating your korma cake, okay? Your korma cake, and eating your korma cake is cutting your slice very fucking thick. Okay, I would say so. Then that's where I say go run to Walmart, okay? Go see. I know. Oh, I know that they kicked you out and everything and they banned you from their hoe. But tell them you need to go in there and you need to get some of them hot dogs, okay? I'm just saying. Tell them you're not going to double scan, miss scan, all those things. You're not going to do that no more, okay? Because it is out here in the open. And then that's where I say it's not false allegations, so they have you on camera with that shit. So get it. Because then that's where I want to say before I jump all the way into today's video, where you say you down and you're not going to stay down forever. As me being a reactor, I don't want to see nobody, okay? I don't want to see no mother down, okay? I want to see you all the way up, especially with you having kids. I want you to be all the way up for your children. But the thing with being all the way up for your children, you got to be up for your children to actually be with your children. You understand? Not trying to be up higher than your children and continue to lead them down there. Because then when you do that, I would say, ho, you can always stay down. I wouldn't care how you can try to scrap out all the shit that you're doing now. And then the crazy part is this shit don't look abnormal to us. You know why it don't look abnormal? Because shit, we done seen this shit. We done seen this shit when you was actually getting food stamps. We seen this. Right? All right, so the first video I'm going to cover is quick drive to Dollar General. Let's chat. You hear and don't judge, just listen. Everybody have opinions, okay? Everybody have thoughts. People gonna hear you. People gonna respond. People gonna have their own thoughts. They're open to have those thoughts and opinions, okay? I'm just saying, see, you want to say the shit that you want to say and you don't want no feedback. Same way with your job. You want to call your job and, you know, I can't come in because my truck running hot. But then you say if your manager go back to your videos, what was you doing within that time that your vehicle was running hot? You was running to the stove. You was doing this. You was going to do laundry. I mean, you was doing a lot of shit. So then that's where I say you can't put it all on your vehicle. I mean, but she never want to take accountability or having the truth brought her way. She always feel like somebody should fall on their knees for her ass and, you know, feel some type of way, you know, take all the things that she is serving and excuses and lies, take it all in consideration and say, well, yeah, we should pay you and yeah, I shouldn't have an attitude because I know you want to work. No, fucko. You get it together and you do what you got to do. Your whole life has been, I mean, it's just dragging with you. And the thing about it is not only is it dragging with you, but you dragging your kids right along in with you. That's the sad part. I mean, let me fall, let me however, but allow my kids. I mean, it's really bad, okay? So anyways, we're going to touch that video. And then I seen she put a video basically answering comments, want to address, talking about the stamps. Bitch, if you're going to address the stamps, you should have been talked about the stamps. You should have been talked about the stamps before you start dry begging. You should allow everybody to know what's what with your stamps before you start dry begging. And then you might have somebody say, why does she got to do all that? You know why she got to do all that? Because she trying to get in other people's pockets. So now we're dealing with the job, okay? I already knew it was coming. That's probably why I throwed it up in my video. Like, I haven't seen you in the scrubs. I mean, do you still have a job? Is the job actually for real? Is this a video just to lead to, I don't got no job? I don't know. The thing about it, you can't put shit past her. You have to think way ahead of her. And even with you thinking, you already thinking ahead of this hoe, okay? This hoe is just headed, okay? But she not using it to think. She's talking about whatever took place with her manager. She basically could have, you know what I'm saying, took that whole and put it under construction, okay? Whatever that means. But she's not that type of individual. She don't do things like that. And I have to say, as I said in my short that I actually put out today, it sounds so familiar because now your boss lady, she's the old lady, and what the old lady did, she disrespected you. She disrespected you when you keep it calm, cool, and cordial. I mean, it's like you running the same lines that you ran from the laundromat, but at the end of the day, you was the actual problem. And at the end of the day, okay, they actually fired you, okay? And you never came back on and say, yep, I got fired, or yep, I left that job because, but you run real quick when you know you in the wrong, okay? When you know you in the wrong, you run real quick, trying to explain and blame it on somebody else, okay? Everything you said in here, I'm not even in the situation, but I say your manager did nothing wrong. They basically have it. If you want to work. How do you start a job and you missing already? It's your car, it's your this, it's your that, okay? And you now saying they act like they don't have car problems. Nobody have to take accountability. Nobody have to accept you in the fucking excuses and the slack that you bring, okay, to every job. They just don't. If you don't want to work, stay the fuck home. Stay home and do what you do, because all you do is make excuses, okay? You make excuses and you bring it to the YouTube streets. You bring it to the YouTube streets so you can sum it up. And to sum it all up is to say, I hope I get paid. But my job is still good, y'all. Yeah, my job's still good. Why come on social media and talk about your job, okay? I'm just saying. You don't know who behind who and who's watching this. I mean, you never know, but you continue to do this shit. And guess what? They be pushing your ass right out the door. Y'all hoes gotta go every time. Within every situation, wherever y'all work, they find where y'all work. Y'all come on and y'all talk and y'all do all this. And then the next second, they pushing you out the door. She's talking about money might just be money to some people, but money to her, she don't play about her money. If she worked 3 days, give her her money. Why you only work 3 days? I mean, when the stories sound familiar, we know who the problem is, right? Not only knowing who the problem is, but who has been the problem in all these situations. I say all the situations. It has been the breeder. Shit she do for her kids. Every time. Listen, we don't have dish liquid because Lena like to play in it. We don't have food because they throw the food out. We don't have this. We don't have nothing that we need because of the kids. You know, it's always somebody else. And those type of people, I have to call them out because no, it could never be just on the other person and you just, I ain't never do nothing. She say it's the manager's job to keep up with the hours. Okay, so basically maybe it's Nika's job to keep up with her own damn hours. I don't know how it go because I don't know what field of work she working. But as I just said, it all sums up to she don't know if she gonna get paid or not. So that is alert to all the bookies. She might need y'all help. She's going to need y'all help. But y'all need to tell that hoe, we need to stop seeing you at bingo. You need to stop using our coins, okay, to go play bingo. Okay, you're not feeding them kids for real. These kids is surviving off of cereal. Just listen to her. Oh, they ate cereal. Oh, they eating something hot now. Oh, they ate cereal. How much cereal can you fucking get? I mean, I'm just saying. Not understanding. You don't have to understand that your truck was running hot. And if you was going to try to drive to work, your truck could have stopped and you need to be here for your kids. Jobs don't have to understand none of that. Jobs just understand, oh, we hired you. You can't do the job. Just let it go. Because then that's where it's like, it's a replace factor. Okay? They can replace you at any time. I mean, that's just how jobs work. It don't matter if you've been on a job for years, okay? They don't have to sit here and, they don't have to do it. So I'm just saying, they don't have to take none of that in consideration. They don't have to take it in consideration that, oh, I don't have a babysitter. They don't have to do it, okay? Just like you came in, you can walk out and they can care less, because guess what? Somebody will replace your position just like that. So now this manager hangs up in her face just like the other manager hung up in her face. Oh, so everybody's just hanging up in your face and then you say they disrespecting you. How they not disrespecting you? Conversation was over. Bye. They probably said, okay, have a good day. And that hoe probably was still there trying to get it out. Conversation over, who? Okay, I'm just saying. She said since she told the lady, okay, what was going on, okay, she said she understand, but she don't understand. And the reason why she don't understand is because, the breeder don't want to take accountability. So the lady must not understand, she don't understand that I need a job. She don't understand that I got kids to take care of. She don't understand, my truck was running hot. She don't have to understand shit she don't want to understand. Just like you don't understand. You don't understand when we come on and we talk about how you neglect your kids, how you feed your kids, how you just not keeping the hygiene up on your children. You don't understand. Because if you really understand, you'll understand that I need my job. You'll understand I need to work. You'll understand I need to take care of my kids. You'll understand blah, blah. They don't have to. They not looking at you like that, hoe. They looking at you like you don't want to work because you already calling out. And not only are you calling out, your truck, your vehicle is running hot. How many days is you going to miss? Uber, hoe. Uber. She think her manager was supposed to hold her down, okay? She said she's supposed to hold me down, until I get my car back running and I'm back on my feet. What you think this is? Do you think everything revolves around breeder? It fucking don't, okay? It don't, ho. It really, really don't. You bite off of it, ho, you gonna have to chew that shit to the best of your ability, okay? And them back teeth or whatever teeth is acting up in her mouth right now. Talking about she can't bite on nothing hard. She gotta eat some cheese puffs. Damn, them hoes is not working. Sad to say, you put all that work in trying to get that mouth fixed, and it's some more teeth that's saying we gotta go ASAP.
Respect, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, things that I'm going through right now, I have to get away, to breathe and get a chance to vent out and just do something with my time. Like being a content creator, it keeps me busy on, editing my videos when time I need a peace of mind to block out everything. Sometimes you get in the mode of saying, I gotta block out this, I gotta block out that. I don't want to hear this, I don't want to hear that. And then when you start doing what I do as a content creator, you get up there, you editing your videos, you doing what you're doing, especially when you got a lot of kids like me, your mind is zoning out. You blur out and you just like, you know what, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill and I don't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? So if I got my phone in my hand, I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm doing it. And I'm doing it well because I want the world to know and understand. I'm living in the times of, trying to make it right now. The struggle gets real. You know what I'm saying? I don't go out there on TikTok like I used to and ask for help when I need food in the house for the kids. Anything for the kids, anything of that nature. I don't go out there on TikTok talking about my life situation anymore. I used to get on TikTok, and y'all know that, and go live and tell them I need help with food or whatever I may need help with. The struggle getting real right now. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive for me and my children. At the end of the day, I get overwhelmed and I get tired, and I'm like, Lord, I ain't gonna give up the fight because my kids need me. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I gotta do what I gotta do to protect them and take care of them and do what I need to do to keep them. You know what I'm saying?
She has to do what she has to do to keep them. These kids is always in jeopardy, y'all. That's the part I don't know if y'all get or not. CPS is just like, I would say, they not doing their job accordingly, but she know what's up, okay? She know what's up. She has to do what she has to do to keep them. I gotta do what I gotta do to keep them. She's pulling her bookies in. Because right now, at that moment, she said a whole lot of, at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Nobody asked you what type of person you are. That's you. Nobody asked you what your sign was. But hey, y'all, I got something to say. Anybody else a Capricorn, y'all, and y'all just be going on those moments where you just be like, I don't feel like picking up my phone. I don't feel like talking to nobody. I don't feel like, and you know, you don't be mad at nobody. You just be like, you know what? I just feel like having my own me time and just being in my own zone, because sometimes being in your own zone allows you to step out, okay, and see everything in a whole that you can't see because you always up close on everything. Do y'all be like that? Let me know, because I am that person. Somebody will think like, oh, she trying to be funny, or oh, why she not talking to me? And you know what? Everything is still good, straight, and everything. I just be going through these moments of where it's like I just kind of zone out, okay? I zone out on everything, but in reality, it's really a good thing because it makes everything better. You understand? So if y'all like me or however the case, or y'all go through that, drop it in the comments down below. It had absolutely nothing to do with me. But yeah, so I use at this moment, this is just to wheel her bookies in. Okay, talking a lot of jibber jabber, okay, because that's what I call it. A whole bunch of absolutely not a nothing hoe, okay? I'm just saying. What are you actually getting to? Then she'll jump from that, and then she'll start talking about Taquan, okay, and what he don't have and what he not doing. He don't have a driving license. He don't have this, with him being the age of 20. Then that's where you say, here we go, because then that's you look over there at Naya, what do she have? I think at the end of the day, Taquan don't want to handle Nika's responsibility as Naya do, right? He refused to do that shit. Yeah, I'm her and I'm not working, but I'm not finna be babysitting the kids. I'm not finna do this and do that. You know how she can drag Naya, her, there, everywhere. Taquan just not having it, okay? And she don't fucking like it. So she coming on and saying, he old enough and he need to, and I'm not taking care of it, but you taking care of Naya? So then that's where I say it's all about what somebody can do for you, okay? And about who the fuck you can manipulate. If you can't manipulate them, it's a problem. If they're not doing exactly what you want them to do, it's a problem, okay? So then that's where it's like, now you can't never say, nope, I ain't going with you. I don't want to. Because then she looked like, oh, you not working and you did. This whole her. And she don't know, okay, with her saying all this shit. She is summing everything up, sending it out her to all of us to say, And then that's where we come back and say, oh, you put your other foot in your mouth. Golly. All right, here she go. If you have heard bad things about me, okay, basically run with what you heard and leave me alone. How many times have I heard this in the YouTube streets? So, ho, you have heard this in the YouTube streets and you was trying to run it back. When I said, okay, and I don't know who it was, whatever they are out here putting out about you, if you believe it, then run with it, okay? Leave me alone. Nika, you put your own shit out here. You open that door up for yourself, okay? So people thinking different of you, or actually some of them, they eyes is being open to your nonsense, to your lying, to your neglect, okay? I'm just saying. We have to take that bite and we have to eat it. We have to eat it, anime. We got to eat it. Okay? I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I couldn't fuck with you for real, not at all. Okay? I couldn't. So then that's where it's like, I know I'm always talking. I'm always run my trap. Okay? I would never look at you different, but I would give you what I just gave you at the beginning of shit. I don't want to see nobody down, okay? I feel like you should be up because you have kids. But if you're not willing to bring your kids up to your level, okay, and y'all be up together, some fucking hoes stay down. Is that the breeder down there? Oh, well, that hoe will be all right. Rumors. Well, you know, if people putting out rumors, guess what? The horse can eat the hay better, right? I'm just saying. If you can eat the hay better, then eat that shit. Eat it down, okay? Because then that's where you say rumors. Rumors coming from where? You want to debunk, the shit that is putting out here. You want to debunk somebody that's coming through and saying, you know what, y'all, she telling you this, but it looked like this, or it's definitely this, okay? And then that's where it's like, why is it like that? Why she got to do her kids like that? Why she do herself? She don't like it, okay? I'm just saying. I'm gonna always speak what I speak, and I said. And I've been said, yeah, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong. But most and majority of the time, I'm taking everything that she said and just sum it up to throw it back. And then when you throw it back, you be saying, see, I mean, okay. And then not only that, you come with this little segment, okay, this little part in your video, but then that's where you say, oh, why is you always in my videos? Why are you always listening to me if I start rumors, if I don't know what I'm talking about? And I just say me because I see a lot of shit that I have said. So then that's where you say not only me, but then whoever else, you know, the other reactor, she taking it as well. Then that's where you say if we cause so much, okay, problems, okay, why do you stay lurking, ho? Then that's the biggest question that you need to ask yourself. Why do I stay lurking on their channels when they don't do nothing but judge, throw out the wrong information and rumors to allow others to look down on me or judge me or however the case may be? Okay, I'm just saying, because you know that ain't never been in my DNA. I'm just saying, if I see you for who you are, that's who you are. Okay, until you could show me something different. And you have showed all these years of you just being that person that everybody said that you was, and that you have put on display out here everywhere of who you are. And it is what it is. You's a liar, ho. You lie on everything. You the biggest liar. Girl, you should get you should get that award for being the biggest liar. Okay. One thing I know for sure is the breeder, she is gonna lie. She say, get to know her before you come after me. Girl, this is what you keep saying. What you want? You want me to DM you? You want me to DM you and have a conversation with you? Is that what you want? Or you want any reactor, okay? You want a reactor to DM you. What I say? She got kids, and more damn kids. I mean, you want me to DM you, girl? What you want me to do? You want me to send you an email or something? You want me to get to know you? I think I know you well enough. Shit, you's a liar. And I don't like liars. I don't like people that can't take accountability. I don't like people that can't own up to their shit. You can never sit in a room. You can never sit at a table with me. Okay, because I don't fuck with people like you. Okay, so then that's where I say, yep, you get what you get what you put out. You get it right back. So it's not about get to know me. I'm a calm, cool, and collective person. Y'all think I should DM her and say, what now, whore? What you want now, whore? What you want from Miss Lala, ho? You want to be part of the Lala gang? I know we do our thing, but what you want now, ho? Is one day you gonna learn that you are the breeder and you just need to take care of your children? I mean, ho, what do you want? She sure is talking about these kids a lot. She wouldn't give up on her kids. She tried to make sure her kids have a hot meal. She gonna make sure her kids have a good Christmas. Oh, you gonna make sure that, you know, you do what you got to do in order to keep your kids. Oh, you know DSS is watching your ass. Say all those things. You better say it the right way, I would say. But this is me, okay? And I'm done with this video. We're going to move on. You got Naya and you got Taquan. Naya doesn't work. Naya don't do shit. Naya just basically do everything that you want her to do. Homework with the kids, okay? Ride around with you, play bingo with you. Help you in the kitchen, whatever, okay, basically. Taquan stays out of the way most of the time. We really don't see him. But coming on social media trying to talk about him and what he don't have and he need to work and don't have nothing going for himself, I can't talk about one without talking about the other, because then that's where I say not only do Taquan not have shit going for himself, but Naya don't have nothing going for herself at all. She don't have a car. She don't have she don't have shit to look forward to or towards. That's what I would say. So then that's where you say no. she's no better than him and he's no better than her. Okay, I don't like where I can call one out and I can talk about one, but I'm not gonna talk about the next. Okay, now you get talked about all the time because she letting herself go. She ain't trying to push forward on shit. She allowing you to manipulate her in every way possible. So then it's where it's like, if that hoe had hopes and dreams, she allowing that shit just just go down the drain. Okay, the things that Taquan is on right now, how this is the way that you have molded your kids. You have molded your kids to be this way, but now I come on social media and act like I'm really trying to push him. He need to get his license. He need to, what the hell? Okay? They are just showing that they are true reflections of you, and that's about it. Okay? But then that's where I say I think Taquan do a damn good job of staying out of your face and out of the way. Okay, of you and your road dog. She don't do shit. I would say I have 2 kids that ain't got shit going. But you look at Naya as doing something because she do whatever you make her do. And she don't even want to do it. Okay, I'm just saying. I say at the end of the day, nigga, just close your fucking trap because, yeah, it's the outside world, okay? Ho, you been hearing very close. It's the outside world that your young adults actually have to taste. And that's why you try to mold and equip them before time, okay? Not only that, pushing them out there in order for them to have some type of direction. Okay, so if Naya coming out of school and she has a direction of I want to go to school, I want to work, I want to this, you don't intervene with that. You understand? You don't intervene and say, well, quit your job because I'm finna work and I do it. I never. Okay, if anything, I say, shit, let me work something around your schedule. Okay, that's what I say. Or, hey, we gonna have to do it like this. Or I have to figure shit out on my end in order for you to continue to do what you're doing. Because my biggest thing is I want my kids to actually strive and not strive with me, but also strive without me, and not also strive without me, but even if they're not around me and on the outside completely, I want them fucking striving, okay? You push Papa in these different ways, okay? Not getting his GED, not completing, not just don't curb. But now where I can look at you as a dollar sign because I know you can work. I need you jumping. I need you on it. I need you there. I think it's not fair because you want the kids to be there for you, but you can't give them that same shit in return. You want them to work. You want them to get it so they can bring the money back to you and it don't have to be so, and right now it's a time, I read somebody come in and say, oh, this hoe will be on her crying next. Oh, she will be, okay, because the pressure is getting really real where you just say, the deodorant is too high. I'm just gonna get off this vlog. But the shit been that way. How long deodorant been high, y'all? I'm just saying. You can't. I'm not going to even talk about it no more, child. Moving over. Talking about handling shit with all 10 of her kids, making sure everybody eat and everybody bathe. You're not making sure everybody bathe. You're not making sure everybody eat because some of your kids is not eating. Even when they throw their food away, I just don't know what to say sometimes, okay? Because I have a lot of people coming against me, okay? And now I'm going to point the finger at the reactors in general, okay? The people that stir up shit, call me out for my shit, as she would say, putting rumors out here. Then I have other people coming back questioning me about the actions and the things that I am actually giving. But as we all can see, this hoe is in the wrong. She is in the wrong if she giving mukbangs and I don't have enough food and my kids is eating cereal. See that you don't keep the hygiene up, so you might as well take taking the bath and shit out the way. Because then that's where it's like, you're not even using your hot water. Pouring hot boiling water over in the sink and telling them, oh, don't mess with the water, it's hot. You'll never get it because you can't comprehend with it. But that's why you lurk and you take things from a lot of people and you bring it back. But the thing about it, when you utter it back, it don't make sense. Okay? It just don't make sense. It's like talking to a dumbass person. And I don't think I done ever within my life talked to a dumbass person, because I wouldn't label nobody like that. But with you, that is definitely what you are giving. And not only that, I want to give this image. I want to give this image better than what they saying, okay? Because that's not me. It's been you. It is you, and it's forever gonna be you. She says she's so over nice. She over nice with her kids. She always giving. What are you giving? Leah need her hair done right now. What are you giving? Kids need things. What are you giving? What are you giving? What are you giving? Candy? Snacks? What are you giving? I think her just doing the day-to-day is her feel like, you know, she giving. Her got to go out the way and get them something for her birthday is her feel like she just giving. She bending over backwards and doing the most. It's not so, okay? Everything you say, I go up against, because it's not true and it's not so. So she gonna make smothered pork chops, you know, cut them up, gravy, over rice. I guess she's trying to make the meal that she seen that she put on her short, where somebody had looked like it was like steak bites, okay, where they cut them up, make some gravy, put them over some mashed potatoes, but she would say rice. But y'all can see that ain't what she cooked. She just made spaghettis, okay, a pot of spaghettis. That's what she cooked on her live. It's so many things that these kids need and they don't have, and you deprive them of their shit. It has to come around in some type of way. And when it comes around and it hit, that whole hit full force. Everything people have been telling you and trying to give you, you just don't fucking listen, okay? And then you might say, why do I have to listen to somebody? Blah, blah, blah. You don't listen. You sit here and you feel like, as I said, people should kneel down and, you know what I'm saying, praise the breeder at all her fucking wrong mistakes, and don't say anything. Sorry, social media, don't want feedback. I mean, turn your comments off. Better yet, it don't matter if you turn your comments off, because you got reaction channels. You got reaction channels. You got T pages. I mean, it goes on and on. You can't stop nobody from talking, ho. You just can't. You so worried about what people saying when you should be worrying about shit. What your kids gonna eat the next day. How you gonna get your ass out of this situation that you have fucking created. That's what I'm saying. Instead of worried about me, this, that, however the case might be. Okay, I'm just saying. And then saying get to know me. No, I don't think nobody want to get to know you. Okay, I'm just saying. Because then there's where it's like, shit, if your shit stink, I don't need you to make my shit stink. I'm just saying. Oh, it's flowers and roses. Okay, and I ain't trying to have my shit stink like that. Because a lot of people hit walls and hard times, but this shit is just, it's occurring, okay? It continues to happen over and over and over again. As you heard us say, you know, I used to go on TikTok and ask them, but it is and that. Now you're not on TikTok with it. You run into Instagram with it, and you taking it, bringing it over here on YouTube. And Lord knows what she doing on the other little apps and stuff. We don't know. So it's like, damn, when are you going to stop? And you talking about the kids writing their Christmas wish list and stuff. You don't know if you're going to have a job for real, to be honest. So if I was you, I just, maneuver in silence. That's what you need to do. Yo, help her grow. Help her grow. Okay, she want that plaque. She want that plaque. She want that plaque for neglect. She want that YouTube plaque for neglect. Damn. Y'all help her get that plaque. Run her up. I am not INFAMOUS. I am FAMOUS. And I'm a fine dun-dunner. Slim. Grow with me, y'all. Allow me to get that YouTube plaque. Yes, 100,000 in this thing. Is that your dream, ho? I am FAMOUS. M-O-U-S. I ain't. I-N. F-A-M-O-U-S. I am. F-A-M-O-U-S. I ain't. I-N. F-A-M-O-U-S. How, what are you right now? What are you right now going through your situation? Okay? Because see, right there, I get nothing but some hilarious off the wall. Just off the wall. You see how you just throw me for a loop? I started saying, I ain't. She want the plaque, y'all. You can't want the plaque when you can't face the comments, okay? You can't face the people. You can't face the ones that actually support you, but don't agree with the shit that you do. You clear everybody out. You just told the people, if you're going to listen to the rumors, don't mess with me. You're going to lose a whole lot of people because guess what? You got people that do what they want to do in these YouTube streets. Who are you, whore? I can like your content. I can talk to you. And I can also go over here to a reaction channel and say, yes, girl, I know you're right. I seen that too. I'm just saying. What are we holding here? Allow me to know. Get her that plaque, y'all. Get her that plaque. But I just gave you some advice, okay? I seen a bigger YouTuber, okay, that went to Walmart, okay, and I wish I would have held on to the short. He said they got bar-ass hot dogs for $1. You can get 10 packs now for $1. You can do a lot of things with those hot dogs to why you don't have to come out here and bother your bookies, okay, or cry about money. You just make it happen. And the more that you make it happen and you do right by your children, it all adds up and you will receive a little better, okay? And the more that you receive a little better is the more better that you do for your children and the better that you feed them. The more better that you do for your children and the better that you feed them, guess what? You'll get a little bit more better. And that's how you survive, boo. Because snatching from your kids, stepping down on your kids don't allow you to have shit, okay? You might feel like you have it at the moment, but girl, when I tell you it's going to crash, it's going to crash. I just gave you everything you needed in one. Then a single mother by choice, neglectful, okay? Not giving a shit ass breeder. You want shit to happen better for you? Treat your kids right, okay? Push your kids out here in the world the right way. Don't be their biggest bully, okay? Or their biggest hater, manipulator. Be their congratulator. Who want it? I mean. All right, y'all, let's move on over. If I make this video, if it seems like it's too long, I'm going to chop it, okay? So that means y'all will get actually 2 reactions. Probably not on the same day, y'all. But y'all get the reaction for that and then the reaction for this one. All right, the breeder. Y'all know in real reality, I get tired of this whole. I really do. Because you know what? Life ain't real sweet for nobody. And nobody's going to come on here and talk about their problems all the time. Nobody's going to come on and drag their kids for what their kids not doing and this and that. Because then that's where you always say your kids are a reflection of you. And the things that you are instilling with them in order for them to actually grow. Okay? But to come on, you better stop. Because shit, Taquan might be that one to earn your ass out. I mean, all I need... I just need his social media information and I crank that shit up like that lawnmower. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I make him, I'm just like. All right. The title of this video is Answering in Response to Comments. EBT is the main topic. Trolls be trolling. How'd you answering comments and we never see comments? I just told y'all that, right? Like, the comment section be so empty. Like, she'll only have one comment, okay? And have, like, 600 and some, 700, 800 and some views. And she'll only have one comment. Better yet, 0. How does that work? Okay, so she talked about EBT fraud and said she never been in that situation. And she only been in that situation one time and it really hurt her. however the case may be. But she say someone asked her about her EBT. Basically, is her EBT gone? She said her EBT is not gone. Her EBT was just stolen. Okay, but the little bit that she had left over is how she got whatever she needed for the kids. If someone stole your EBT for the month of September, okay, how did you have some left over? So they got everything but left you some. Y'all drop in the comments down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about that. Sit yo, okay? So which means she's saying she know that it's an inside job, and a lot of people is having their food stamps stolen in other states and this and that. And okay, so if your food stamps was stolen, they are doing you another card, or what are they doing to help you within the situation? Because you just saying that it was stolen and the little that you had left over, you was able to buy food and stuff, but you didn't know shit was stolen or however the case may be until the 10th, right? But you still been out here playing bingo. You still been, I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding it. I don't. I mean, if somebody gonna steal something, they gonna take every fucking thing. Okay, they gonna get all the food stamps. They not gonna say we gonna take all the food stamps. We gonna leave her with about 200. Okay, or we gonna leave her. You ain't had no food for real, and that just go for this month. But it really got a drought when everything in your pantry, probably freezer, refrigerator, however the case may be, everything is wiped out. Okay, so then that's where I say, make that make sense. We're going to sit here, we're going to do a Q&A, and nobody forcing you to do a Q&A, but I would at least, okay, answer it with the correct answer, okay? Talking about she ain't never did fraud. You'll say a lot of shit, breeder, okay? I'm just saying, they have been watching you, okay? So then that's where I say, I want to see them recover your food stamps, and probably they'll recover it for October since September didn't work for her, so maybe they'll issue her a new card and you know, all that. So October, everything should be smooth, good, and great. And then that's where I say, who gonna fall for that shit? What would y'all say if October, everything is smooth, good, great, my card is back, what would y'all say? Okay, so Naya must be in the vehicle, look like. Okay, so did you go to work today, or what did you do? How is Naya with you? And where is Sai? Again. Okay, who watching her at this moment while you want to give Q&As? And then I will also say, if anybody in the comment section, if y'all know somebody who had their food stamps stolen, okay, stolen, okay, or is a victim of food stamp fraud, how long does the process? What are the resources? What do they do to recover, okay, or to help you clear that up? I mean, what's the process? Okay, if y'all know somebody and they had their EBT stolen, I mean, did it the next month, everything was good and great? I mean, what's the steps? What's the protocol with that? Okay, I would love to know. Oh, somebody asked her, do she eat out every night or she make hot meals? She said that's a good question because she eat out every night and the kids eat out every night. Y'all seen where she came on with the short and she wanted to show y'all like, oh, we got all this sauce from McDonald's and this and that. Okay, ho, what is that proving? What is that saying? Okay, because all these kids is eating is just these few nuggets. This hoe is lying. The kids is not eating out every night. When that hoe eat out, that hoe eat out. And them kids is stuck in the house eating a bag of, what is they called, Tutti Fruities or whatever they call, and some milk. Then you ask this hoe, how are you making 3 meals a day and you work? Okay, how are you making 3 meals a day and the kids go to school? Okay, so who are you making these 3 meals for? I mean, make that make sense. You ain't making 3 meals for real. Because the kids going to school, they eating something at school. And this whore said, yes, her and the kids eat out almost every day. Okay, I guess that whole thing that's a flex because that's bad. And she said she fixed about 3 to 4 meals sometimes. Can't make the shit up. Ha! Can't make that shit up. If y'all got a 3-year-old at home, okay, and you go and go buy breakfast for yourself, okay, or you go and buy breakfast in general, wouldn't you buy your baby something to eat too, so you don't have to do nothing when she wake up? She already have something to eat. She go buy breakfast for herself and knowing Si's at home sleep. It don't matter what she doing. Why not buy her breakfast too? When she get up, she can eat it. She said, no, I didn't buy her breakfast. She was asleep. Is that a reason not to buy her breakfast? So basically, she wants to come on and answer her questions that she, I guess, you know, she can put on hold. She has them in the side. She hide them. I don't know. Someone was asking, why did she call Aisha Jr., okay, when basically he is the third somehow. Within there, her and the Sneeze don't understand that, okay? So that's where they need to understand that his father is actually the junior. This is basically her answering her comments. I just want to hear what she had to say about the food stamps. She said that they were stolen. She don't know nothing about food stamp cuts. You know, everybody want her view on it, and, you know, she don't know nothing about that. But then that's where I say just keep watching, okay? Keep watching her actions and the things that she posts. It'll allow you to know everything that you need to know. If she telling the truth, if she lying, if she just throwing things out here, if you know things is just not going as she is actually putting out here, okay? She says she worked, but it's not really full time. It is a part-time job, but she do work. Then that's where he say, are you at home more than you work? Because that ain't working for real. And if you're working, but you really not working for real, you only just working because what, okay? Is it to actually have, okay? Or just, you know what I'm saying, so you can have extra money to do whatever you want with, but not actually provide in every way possible as you should. I would say the Birdie get the same shit every day, okay? That's why I say she trying to roll out all these videos, but she giving that same ish. So then that's where it's like, whatever, okay? Hey, another line call. You don't have to lie all the time, okay? And no, that song sound crazy. Slim, 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 okay? I'm just saying, because it ain't, be nice, Lala, because I was just saying. Ain't shit slim about it, I mean. Ain't nothing fun. Y'all already know. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all that I have for today's reaction video. If y'all like today's reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe, okay? Not only subscribe, y'all, make sure y'all share, because it allows everybody to know how much you cur. Also, okay, let me say thank you to all of my Lala gang supporters. However the case may be, pat yourself on the back, throw your strong arms up, and know that it's Lala appreciates y'all all, okay, to the fullest, okay? I throw all my blue hearts, my green hearts out to everybody, and thank y'all so much for the ones that hype me up. I appreciate everything, okay? Everything that y'all give, I appreciate it. Comments and all, okay? I'm just saying, I can't give that to everybody in reply, so I'm telling y'all all in a whole. Guess what? Pressure. That's what I would say on this day. Anyways, y'all, with that, don't forget to leave y'all thoughts and opinions down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about this whole sit show. And on that note, I guess what? I see y'all on the wood. Do y'all know? On the next reaction video. Peace.
Down for now, I know